what happened in House of Lords, why they rejected Shabana Mahmood's immigration reform, but on this particular earned settlement, he did not agree. I would like to also refer to the I-paper, tougher settlement rules for migrants already in the UK.
So do you mean to say that they'll scrap the whole new rule? Or
So they will still implement the 10-year, and there is a conflict of interest and there is a kind of people who are in the care sector from 15 years, they should be.
Hi guys, welcome back to yet another episode of The Hat Man. This is for July. So July, there's been a lot of updates.
Yes, in June we should say.
In June. This is a July episode, but we are going to catch up on the June updates and all the latest updates.
Correct.
So anyone who's new to this channel, we want to tell you that this channel is all about immigration. So we actually speak about the latest updates on immigration, the topics on immigration, what can be done, what cannot be done. And that too, it comes from a senior immigration lawyer, Mr. Badri, Bala, Venkatesh. So more authority to talk about this particular topic. So before getting into the topic, the main thing which we are going to talk about today is the 10-year route.
Absolutely, the earned settlement. What are the recent news about it? And we saw many comments. People suggested that we should talk about this, especially about what happened in House of Lords, why they rejected. So we will discuss everything from Keir Starmer resignation, which since the time he announced, and what happened with the immigration minister statement, Mike Tapp Rowe, and Andy Burnham's view on immigration. Finally, why House of Lords rejected the earned settlement proposal.
Yeah, it's a beautiful news. It looks very positive for people who are already here as well. Even if we touch on the topic of changing things retrospectively, there are a lot of things to come. Before we get into this, for people who are new, I would like to introduce Mr. Badri Bala Venkatesh, senior immigration consultant and a lawyer. So his company is called Universal Fortune Limited. He has helped more than 6,000 plus happy clients, and he has done level 3 in IAA, which means that he can represent you in any court in the UK as for immigration purpose only. So for the disclaimer, maybe I would ask you to start with the disclaimer.
Absolutely, yes. So this whole video's purpose is for information only. This should not be taken as an immigration advice. If you need an immigration advice, you should go to a qualified immigration consultant or a solicitor. If it's a consultant lawyer, it should be regulated by IAA, and if it is a solicitor, it should be regulated by SRA.
Super. Thank you. Let's jump into the topic. So the latest news has been I think the last 2 to 3 weeks we've been logging to put something, and there's been a lot of people on the internet talking about this. Let's go one by one. One by one. Yeah.
So let's start with first, since our current Prime Minister Keir Starmer, since he announced about his resignation, of course, which has not yet happened, expecting somewhere towards the end of July. And most likely, or it is almost certain, the new Prime Minister will be Andy Burnham, Mr. Andy Burnham, and he was the ex-mayor of Manchester, and now he's an MP. So before we talk about him, we should talk about what was his approach when the earned settlement was announced. Though he kind of accept Shabana Mahmood's immigration reform, but on this particular earned settlement, he did not agree. So whilst he was mayor in Manchester, he said he agreed with Angela Rayner's comment that applying retrospectively is unjust. Okay, so with the latest news, I want to kind of refer to the Guardian, which came. The Guardian reports that Burnham is expected to move away from the hardest element of Shabana Mahmood's immigration proposal, and that allies in favor of more humane approach. So particularly regarding retrospective change affecting migrants already in the UK. So he is stepping away. He is not in favor, which is something amazing good news. Again, as of now, the current immigration rule is for 5 years. Nothing has changed. This rule retrospectively, it will be applied for everyone already in the UK. It was announced during the white paper in May 2025. Since then, the consultation has taken place, and we are still awaiting for the consultation report, which Mr. Mike Tapp, Immigration Minister, he said a couple of weeks ago it will be very soonish. So we can expect probably in July or even in the first few weeks in August. We can expect. And following to that, they will be announcing, because they said it will be implemented in autumn. So when they announced this, they were so strong, and it was like almost it's going to happen. But since the consultation happened and over 100 MPs have opposed, they started to soften the approach. But now, since Mr. Andy Burnham is replacing Keir Starmer, and he's going to be the new Prime Minister, so it looks like very positive that this 10-year rule may not come in effect.
That's great.
Of course, it can change, but the percentage is getting very low and low for Home Office to implement 10-year rules. I would like to also refer to the I-Paper. This one, it says I-Paper reported that Burnham could drop tougher settlement rules for migrants already in the UK completely, suggesting opposition to retrospective applications for people who are already in the UK. So
that's a very good news.
That's a very good news. Again,
that's the only thing, right?
Yes, it's all in the pipeline. It's all at the stage of news, but we can see the approach. We can see the direction, how it is going.
So do you mean to say that they'll scrap the whole new rule? Or
so no. They will still, the way it looks like, they will still implement the 10-year. But it looks like applying for retrospectively, that approach, they can completely remove it, and they might say it could be for the people who are coming going forward. So it looks like, of course, things can change. They can also apply for people who are already in the UK, but it's getting softened day by day.
Fine.
So the next thing, while we have to talk about this, we have to talk about what happened with our immigration minister. There is a row is going against him, and there is a conflict of interest, and there is a kind of argument between the Home Secretary Shabana Mahmood and our immigration minister Mike Tapp. It's all following to the interview he gave in Times newspaper, that what he suggested, that they are looking into the policy to exclude people who are in the care sector. From 15 years, they should be kept under 5 years. So what our Honorable Home Secretary Shabana Mahmood said, this is against the ministerial code. He should not have leaked this information, and it is also against Shabana Mahmood's Home Office policy reforms. But this is what his suggestion that he wanted to do. So she even took it to our current Prime Minister Keir Starmer to sack him, but it didn't happen. So what this particular news says, that for carers, they do not want to apply the 15-year rule.
That's good.
And they want to keep it for 5 years. So this is also showing another sign that it is going in the right direction. And the cherry on the ice cream, that is what House of Lords news, which they have rejected about this earned settlement proposal. So what the report says, the House of Lords says, is that following.
Before going there, let's for people who are watching, who are very completely new to UK politics, there are two houses: House of Lords
Common
and House of Common.
Yes.
And who are House of Lords are they are not elected by people. It's a group of people, non-elected, but like senior judges, senior retired people, and like businessmen. They all come together and they become a committee.
Successful people in the country. It's
It's
like they have been given that honorable post.
Yeah, and what they do is anything which is newly proposed by the government, they are there to just have a review on it, and they give their own views on the. It's like maybe, for example, House of Common is House of Common. Maybe Prime Minister is the headmaster. Then you have the senior teachers of a school. So Prime Minister comes with a new. Maybe the principal comes with a new rule. The senior teachers, if they say that this is wrong, the principal can still go with the rule, but he has to double think twice and then give that reasoning before he applies the rule. So same is going to apply here as well. So that's the reason when House of Lords came up with this becomes the important news. Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah.
So because everyone asks, so if a House of Lords rejects, that does it mean this rule will not come in force? No, not at all.
Yeah.
House of Lords, they scrutinize the policy and they will give the correction.
Yeah.
And it again goes to the minister and the House of Commons, and they have to correct it.
Yeah.
Still, they can come back with the same thing, and House of Lords has to accept it. They are saying this has to be, and they can.
That has happened in the past
as well. But it's a good approach. Most of the time, they do take the approach and their inputs.
This is on top of like what people came up with as well, right?
Exactly.
Like so
in addition to the consultation, what people opposed, in addition to 100 MPs who opposed, this is the thing.
So which becomes more positive and it gives you more strength.
In the soften approach for Home Office to take.
Yeah.
So the core findings is extension of ILR rejected. So what this is, the majority opposed extending the baseline qualifying period from 5 to 10 years for workers below RQF level 6, and also they rejected 20 year for refugees on the core protection route. They said refugees have to wait. So longer routes would undermine integration, increase poverty among the low income migrants, and make a UK an international outlier. The committee recommends retaining the 5-year baseline while separating ILR people from accessing to public funds. So they said keep 5 years. But if your major issue is people accessing public funds, take that away, delay that whatever years you wanted. But keep 5 years retrospectively, which is a very, very good point raised by the House of Lords. Then the another thing they said is retrospectivity condemned. Applying the new rules to the roughly 2.2 million people already on a 5-year pathway would be manifestly unfair and maybe unlawful. Okay, particularly for Hong Kong BNO visa holders, given previous government assurance, any changes should apply to new arrivals only. So they said it cannot be. And they said another point is data failure. The most disturbing point is that the government does not know which or how many migrants are in the UK. Exit check data has not been published since 2020.
Okay.
So the committee demands an urgent resumption linked administrative data system. So you do not know how many people are there, and how are you saying that this many people are still here and this many people will access to public funds? You need to get that one first. And the next point is children. Children who arrive at young age and grow up in the UK should usually be granted settled status by 18. It is not fair to judge children by the decision and actions of their parents.
That's right, yeah.
Because with this earned settlement, they said everyone will be individual. You consider even one parent gets, the second parent doesn't get. So the child
doesn't get as well.
Exactly, doesn't get. And what they are saying is the child crosses beyond 18 and they are going to put kind of a certain like cap. If they go beyond this age, then they have to also go on independently.
That's not fair.
So that's not fair. That is what's saying.
Yeah.
So another thing is income threshold and exemption. Threshold for accelerated settlement should be set on the advice of the MAC committee, not pegged into income tax band. Exemption from the 12,570 minimum income requirement should cover people on maternity leave. those who are on long-term illness or disability and unpaid carers, household income should allow dependents to qualify alongside the main applicant. So this is for the dependents. They are saying this should be added. So the most of the things, the proposal, whatever the earned settlement Home Office has proposed, was rejected by the House of Lords.
Very good.
So this is the another best news. Now the way it is going forward, so though we are seeing the news that Andy Burnham wants to keep Shabana Mahmood in a very lead role, and he is also more likely to keep Shabana Mahmood as a Home Secretary.
Okay.
So he is, that is the news we have seen in the Independent Guardian. So most likely she will remain, but this earned settlement proposal could be softened a lot more.
It'll be watered down.
Yes, watered down means completely. So I don't think it will be watered down, but they will bring a very softened approach. Sprinkled down. And many or most of the people will be excluded from this 10-15 years route.
All right, good. That's a great news.
That's the great news.
Lovely.
Let's wait for it. Things can change, but it looks like we are going in the right direction.
Lovely. So I think that is a very good news. And if you have any queries, as our Mr. Badri Bala Venkatesh mentioned, this all is looking positive, but like nothing is implemented yet. So, but everything is going in the right direction.
Absolutely.
At the same time, there's been a good news on the refugee side as well, which we'll be talking about in the next episode. So stay tuned. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you in the next episode.
Sure.